Good morning, everybody. This is Navin, faculty from Department of Business Administration, Mangalore University. So, in this semester, I'll be teaching retail management. So in today's class, let us learn the basic things of retail management. Okay, so I would like to you to see the syllabus on my screen. Okay, so as it is said, before you hit your enemy, it is very important to know your enemy well. Okay, so before we jump into the subject, so let us have a view on the syllabus. Okay, so in retail management, you have seven modules. So talking about first module, that is introduction. So here you will learn about the basic things of retail management, that is the objectives and the functions, and also you will see who is a retailer, and also you study the challenges and opportunities of retail markets in India, and also you see the social, economic and technological factors that influences the retail management, and also you see the government of India policy that implicates on the retailing, and also you see emerging trends in retailing, and also you study the one more concept, that is e-tailing. Okay, so that is all about first unit, and the second unit, that is retail formats. So here in this the chapter, you will study two different formats, that is organized and unorganized formats. So in first, you will study the characteristics of them, and also you study each of the formats in detail. Okay, and also you see the role of multinational companies and organized retail formats. So, and in third chapter, that is all about your taking the decisions, that is related to the choice of retail locations, and also you see the internal and external atmospherics decision, and how to positioning the retail shops, and how to build the retail store image, and how to determine the location of the retail shops, and also you see the steps that are involved in choosing the retail locations, and also you will study the retail supply chain management. Okay, that is all about third chapter, and the fourth module is retail shop management. So here you will study the visual merchandise management and space management, and also you see the retail inventory management, retail accounting and audits, and different retail store brands, and how to advertise and promote the retail shops, and also one more new concept, that is retail management information system. That is nothing but it's all about online retailing or e-retailing, I can say. That is all about fourth chapter. The next chapter is retail shop behavior as a fifth module you have. So in this fifth module levels, you know you were trying to understand the retail consumer behavior, and the factors that influence the retail consumer, and their buying decision process, and the types of decision making, and also you see their retail shopper behavior. Okay, and when it comes to sixth chapter, that is understanding the retail consumer. So in this module, you are going to learn the importance of market research for understanding the retail consumer behavior, and you'll see different market segmentation and its benefits, and different strategies to make effective segmentation. Okay, and also you will see the retail value chain, and the last module, that is retail operation and retail pricing. So here you will learn about the store administration, and premises management, and inventory management, store management, receipt management, and how to deal with the customer, then that is like customer service, and retail pricing and the factors that influence the retail pricing. Okay, and you'll study different pricing strategies and controlling cost. Okay, so this is all about seventh module. Okay, so here, so if we have a idea about the syllabus, then it is very easy to access the basic concepts of the subject. Okay, so let us begin with the first unit, that is introduction. Well, I hope you know the meaning of retail management, because you heard this concept when you were in first semester. I think you had a subject that is marketing management. Okay. So retailing, we know retailing is a booming industry in the world, all over the world, especially in India. It's an industry which is growing at the rate of 20 to 25%, and it is not only contributing to the development of the country, not only it is empowering the large number of people by providing the employment opportunities. Okay, basically, the word retail, okay, the retail that has been derived from the French word retailer. Okay, that means to cut a piece or to break bulk. So we know retailing is a kind of activity where you purchase the goods in a bulk or in more quantity, and you will make it a small quantity and you will sell it. Okay, so to break bulk, so it is simply means that you are breaking the bulk number of products and you're making into small unit. Okay, so we know retailing is a high intensity competition industry and second largest globally. Why? Because the reason for its popularity is and its ability to provide easier access to variety of products, and also we have freedom of choice and many services to customers. And the size of the average retail store varies across the countries. It is because it depends totally on the development of the country, economic development of the country. And the retailing is the world's largest private sector that is contributing to 8% of GDP, and also it employs one-sixth of the labor force. As I have told you, it's not only contributing to the development of the country, it is also providing the employment opportunities too. Okay, I can give you an example. The largest retail store in the world is Walmart. That is, the home country of Walmart is USA. Okay, and as India is concerned, it this retailing, it is contributing 14% to our GDP of country. And also I can say it is the second largest sector in India next to the agriculture, which provides employment opportunity to more number of persons, obviously. Okay, so this is all about a small introduction of retail management. Okay, students, if I have to ask what exactly the retail management is, then I have to tell you in Philip Kotler language. Retailing includes all the activities that involved in selling goods or services to the final consumer for personal and non-business use. Okay, so it's nothing but it's a kind of transaction of goods or the product between the seller and the end user as a single. And also I can say it's a selling of goods or services from a seller to a buyer. Here buyer is the one who buys the product and who is using it for his own sole consumption, or his or herself, or maybe I can say for his family members. Okay, and in simply I can say retailing, it's a kind of transaction where there is an exchange of goods or product or maybe services, to money, or I can say to a cash, or any kind of money or any kind of cash. Okay, so this is all about the definition or a simple meaning of retail management too. Okay, the next concept is importance of retail management. Okay, the first importance is retailing shapes the lifestyle of the people. Yes, retailing is an integral part of modern society. It shapes the way of life. In past, trading of goods was a part of traditional society, but in recent times, buying and selling of goods have become a brand dominated activity. Yes, of course. See, I we can see maybe few years ago, the retail shops were not focusing on the branded product. They were selling those local products, because people, because the taste and preference of the people was different. They were not aware of the branded products, because they did not had good technology. Yes, so because of that, they were not focusing on the branded products, and they used to purchase whatever the products are available in the retail shops. But now the lifestyle of the people is changed. That is because of advancement in technology, and the taste and preference of the people is totally changed. Now people prefer to buy branded products. We can see, maybe I can say a few years ago, people used to eat whatever pizza they get. Okay, they did not used to see what pizza is, because a few years ago we did not find Pizza Hut or Domino's. They used to eat whatever pizza they used to get in the market. But now, if you ask people or a person, which pizza do you prefer, they say I eat only Domino's pizza, or maybe they say I go for Pizza Hut to eat pizza. Yes or no? Or maybe I can say one more example. And when it comes to clothing, okay, so earlier days people were not much fashionable in wearing the clothes, or maybe wearing the yes, wearing the jewels or any kind. But now the people are very much branded, brand conscious about the wearing the clothes, or maybe some they go for western clothes too, western kind of a culture too. Okay, and I can say people go for, when it comes to suitings and the materials, now people go for Raymonds. Yes or no? So earlier days we did not see that people used to go for Raymond suits and materials. But now if you ask men's, they say they would prefer Raymond suits and material. Yes or no? So here, so in today's environment, we can find almost all the brands, almost all the brands have their own retail shops. Each of them have their own retail shops. But in early days, we did not find the brand, the retail shops for all the brands. So today's we can find in automobile sector, Suzuki, they have their own, they have different retail showrooms. Yes, yes or no? And not only automobile, I can say the telecommunication, I can say Airtel telecommunication, and smartphone, Vivo, Redmi, Nokia. So all of them have their own retail shops. They have opened their retail shops in different places. Yes, this is all because of the technological advancement. So that is how the people have changed their lifestyle. Yes. So here, in that way, the retailing, that is that shapes the lifestyle of the people. Okay. Okay, the next importance of retail management is retailing contributes to the economy. Yes, I have told you that retailing, that is a highest sector that contributes to the development of the country. Yes, the importance of the retail, okay, retail sector is reflected in its contribution to the growth of an economy. Yes, and also its contribution is much more visible in modern era than it was in the past. Yes, of course. And as the retail sector is linked to the significant portion of the economy, as I have told you, it contributes to the GDP of the country. That is how it is. It is helping the country for the sustainable development. And I can say the retailing is the driving force of the economy, and it aims at promoting the sustained growth. Yes, maybe I have told you, maybe by providing the employment opportunity, and maybe by changing the lifestyle of the people, and maybe by providing, yes, by selling the qualitative goods, okay, or maybe by educating the consumers. Okay, so that is how the retail sector you know, has contributed uh, has contributed to the economy of the country. And the next importance is retailing dominates the supply chain. What is it? Yes, so we know goods and service that flow from manufacturers or the service provider to consumer. Yes, that is how, I can say manufacturer, when the goods is ready, the goods is produced or manufactured by a manufacturer, then the manufacturer will uh, that he will pass it to wholesaler, then wholesaler will pass it to retailer, then from the retailer it goes to a final consumer, or maybe I can say maybe manufacturer, or from manufacturer directly to the final consumer. This is how I can say supply chain. I hope you know the concept of supply chain management too. Yes. So when the consumers are in large number and are widely distributed, yes, the role of retailers becomes crucial. Yes, of course. And retailers serves as a connecting link between the wholesaler and the consumer. I have told you, retailing is a kind of activity where you purchase the goods in bulk from the wholesaler. Yes, and you will sell it, and you will sell it to consumer, or final consumer or end consumer in a small quantity. Yes, so due to its dominant position in the supply chain, the retail structure has steadily developed over the years. And beside the annual turnovers achieved by retailers can be compared with the largest companies in other industries too. Yes, because of retailing we can see there are many changes that are happening, and it is very easy to it is very easy for the customer or consumers to get the product easily. Yes or no? Sometimes we cannot have the good communication or good contact with the manufacturer, where we directly get the product from them. Yes, but it is better to have a retailer, so where we can have the good communication with them, and where we'll get the knowledge of the product, and where he explains, it is very easy for us to deal with the retailers. Yes. And the next importance is retailing is interdisciplinary. What does this mean? So interdisciplinary, see, this means retailing is related to more than one activity. Okay, so the pace of growth within the retailing is accelerating, yes, and the retailing has emerged from a number of interrelated disciplines, I have told you, such as geography, economics, management, and marketing. Yes, it is not only related to a particular interdiscipline. It is not related to one particular activity. It is also um, interrelated to geography or economics or maybe management on marketing. Okay, and the next, I can say the scope of the retailing industry has wider. Yes, the scope of the retail industry, which is up to economic, and it is up to management, geography, and the marketing. Okay, the next importance of retail management is retailing is acknowledged as a subject area in its own right. What does it mean? Okay, well, an author called Porter has described the academic study of retailing as the Cinderella of the social sciences. Yes, so he called retailing as the Cinderella of the social sciences. Why? Because the retailing is an area of the study, area of this area of accepted retailing is an accepted area of academic debate such as marketing and management, which is developed fully as an area of study. So you can find this retailing in different universities and in different colleges, and they made retailing, and they have included retailing concept in their university and in the in institutions subject, or maybe I can say syllabus in their subject. So they made a subject too. We can find retail management on retail marketing too. Yes, what we have, our Mangalore University has a separate subject for retailing. We have retail management as a subject for the retail, for the concept of retailing. So this is how retailing is acknowledged as a subject area in its own right. Okay, I have told you, university research centers, they are focusing very much on the retailing, and also the professional appointments in retailing have been made, and also academic journals focusing on the retailing are being published worldwide. Yes, and the next importance is retailers enjoy status as major employers. So, what is this meaning? What is it? Okay, so in today's society, retailers are the major employers, because I have told you they provide more employment opportunities, and it is estimated in developed countries, especially in developed countries, that the retail industry employs one one in nine of the workforce, one nine of the workforce, and retailers employ a significant proportion of the overall workforce. And more than two-thirds of the retail force is women, and also there more than half of the retailing employees are employed on a part-time basis. Yes, this is mainly you can find in the shops, retail shops, like take an example in malls, or in maybe in any you know shopping malls, or maybe in any other hotel, hotel or restaurant. You can find the people who are working on a part-time basis. Yes, this is only you can find in retail shops, isn't it? Maybe you can find in shops. You cannot find the people who are working as a part on the part-time basis in the companies. You can't find it. Only you can find in the retail shops. You can find this in showroom, in different showroom. You can find maybe especially students, though they go for part-time basis after their college, after their schools, they go for part-time basis. Yes, and in malls. Yes, this is how the retailing sector, this is employing a large number of people on a part-time basis too, and this is highly flexible workforce, and it is capable of adapting to the differing labor demands. In the past, the retailing employees got lower pay and had longer working hours. Yes, so earlier days people used to have, people used to get less pay, but they had to work for a longer period of time. But now people have the flexible working hours. even if you work on a part-time basis. Now I can say, earlier days, your salary was too less, and that was equals to, now you, how you work on a part-time basis. Now you work for a part-time basis, you'll get an average salary. So that average salary was, compared with earlier days. So earlier days you used to work very hard for longer time, but you used to get very less pay. But nowadays you have the flexible working hours, and but you have very good pay scale. Yes or no? That is how the retail sector is becoming more organized, more organized. Okay, that is how the retailers enjoy the status as major employers by giving the employment opportunities, and maybe by giving the good salary, to maybe by giving the good flexible working hours, or flexible working schedule for the employees. Okay, so the next importance of retail management is the next importance of retail management is, retailers are gatekeepers within the channel of distribution. What does it mean? Okay. The retailers are becoming increasingly important in their own role as the gatekeepers within the channel of distribution. So in the past, suppliers were dominant. Okay, the supplier in earlier days, supplier used to influence the others, and they were dominating the retailers too. But retailers supplied the merchandise that was an offer, and consumers selected from them. And As retailers have become significantly powerful, they are able to influence suppliers and stock only the brands which they wish to sell. So the consumers are able to buy only what is stocked or what is offered to them by the retailers, and retailers are considered as shaping the consumer demand. So that is how, as a retailer can can change the demand of the consumer. Suppose if you go to a shop, okay, think that recently you have gone for a shop. So there you were, there you ask for a product, let's say a shampoo. Okay, you ask for a shampoo, or let me take an example of smartphone. Okay, so if you go for an retail shop, okay, there you want to purchase a smartphone. Okay, so your preference is Vivo. Okay, you say that you want to purchase a Vivo phone. So but in that particular shop, Vivo won't be there, or I can say, that was out of out of stock. Okay, they don't have Vivo phone there. It is, it is sold out. But instead of when you ask your preferred brand with the retailers, so what will they say? Will they say that that brand is not there? You go out. No. So how they will influence you, and they will say that that is out of, that is not there now. But instead of that phone, another phone they will, another smartphone they will suggest, and they will say that this has a good quality. You can, both of them have the similar quality. Even they will suggest Redmi or any other brand, okay, which is similar to Vivo, and they will say that okay, this is a brand which has a similar character, similar design what Vivo has. Yes, and that will be offered for you. And suppose if you're happy with that, again you will buy that. Got it? Maybe you will not wait for the phone that will be that has to come to that particular shop, but you will, maybe you will get influence from them. The retailer will influence you by offering another smartphone which has a similar design of Vivo. Yes, that is how the retailer has the ability to change or to shape the demand of the consumer. Okay, the next importance of retail management is retailing has scope for expanding internationally. Yes, so this is very important. Early days we can find the retail, we can find retail shops that was of only home countries. We can find the local retail shops, but now we can find, you know we can find host countries retail shops. Yes or no, you can find many international retail shops in India, or also you can find Indian retail stores in other countries too. Example, we can give Domino's and Pizza Hut, Walmart. Yes, those are of other countries, if they're from US and other countries. But now here in India we can find as an international retail store. Yes or no? And also we can find ABC, that is of Indian retail service provider, and that will, that you can find in other countries too. Not only there, and I can say one more example, Malabar Gold and Diamonds. You can find uh, this Malabar Gold and Diamond not only in India. It is basically of Indian retail store, but you can find this in other countries too. Yes, that is how the now the retailing is expanding. Okay, to across the country's border. You can not only find the retails in home country, and also you can establish the retailing sector in other countries too. You can expand it to the international level. Okay, so these example I can give only this. We can see retailing sector in expanding the international. We can find in luxurious product we can find luxury goods markets that are expanding their business internationally, as I have given the example. And the retailers are moving into more geographically and cultural distant markets too. They are not only finding the markets in home country, as well they're finding the markets in other countries too, host country, or I can maybe they'll expand to across the world. Okay, so these all are these seven, sorry, eight. The 8 points are related to the importance of retail management. Okay, so in today's class we have discussed the meaning, or I can say small introduction of the topic, and definition and few importance. Okay, so suppose if you have any doubt, you can ask me directly. I can say you can post your comments. You can post your queries in the comment box below after watching it. Okay, and thanks for watching this video lecture in a cool manner. Okay, thank you.